Hey love, welcome back to another video. Today is going to be a tutorial on how I achieve these passion twists using absolutely no rubber bands whatsoever. So if you would like to see how I got this look, keep on watching. This is the hair that I'm going to be using. It is 22-inch 1B water wave. I did buy 4 packs. Not sure if I'm going to use all 4. I will definitely let you guys know. This is what I'm going to be using for my parting, and I'm just going to be using the As I Am leave-in over the rest of my hair. Of course, you're going to need your combs and clips. I do recommend a rat tail comb with the metal and just for the precision of your parts. Most importantly, you are going to need this crochet hook. As you can see, I've parted my hair into 3 sections. So I have this back section, this here, and then the front section. So what I'm going to do is just work on my rows in the back section here. So as you can see, I finished with the 2 back rows. I did do the bottom row just a little bit bigger than the other 2, simply because I know that the hair around the edges can be a little bit thinner, and I don't want the twist to be as loose since I'm not using the rubber band method. So I'll show you guys the technique in just a second, but this is how I came out with the 2 rows. So I'm just going to show you guys the parting that I use and how I start the twist off. I'm just going to take a little tiny bit of the Shine and Jam and just rub that along the end of my hair. This is just so that once I do the actual twist, it won't poke out. This is how it should look once you're done. The reason why I do the braid is that it actually secures it once you crochet the hair through and you start the twist. This is how I eliminate using any rubber bands in my hair. So once you have it looking like this is when it's ready to crochet through your braid. You're going to take the hook, loop it under your braid like that. So you're going to take the hair, hook the hair on the hook, and I actually close this before I pull it through because sometimes it just snags. And then you're just going to pull the hair through. Like that. You're just going to pull the strands to make them even, and then I'll take a little bit more of the Shine and Jam on my finger, just a tiny bit, and then I'm gonna just kind of smooth that down the hair as I start the twist. Once you finish the twist, this is how it should look. It should look like this all the way down the entire strand. So I'm just gonna go through this entire row with the same technique, and then I will come back once I start to work on the front. Okay, so it is day 2. As you can see, I only have these 2 sections in the front left to do. So I did finish with the back. This is what it's looking like. So like I said before, we're just gonna separate the hair. And I'm just gonna take the hook, push it under the braid. Loop it through the top of the hook, close this latch, and then pull. Once I started, I just take a little bit of the Shine and Jam on my fingertips, and I just keep that on my finger as I press down into the twist. So once I get down to the end, this is how it'll look. I kind of just let it twist on its own, and that is how this one is gonna look. So as we can see, I am on my last twist, but I just wanted to show pretty much how it's looking so far. So this is the back. This is how I did the parting on this side. So like I said, I just continued with the squares, going all the way up. Take the braid and try to separate the hair around it. So I take the Shine and Jam on my finger and just rub that on as I'm doing the twist down. Also just trying to keep the hair itself wrapped around my braid so it's not showing too much. So I did finish my last twist, and I actually started dipping them already. With the passion twist hair, you do not have to dip it. If you're satisfied with your ends kind of looking like this, you can leave it like that. The hair itself is already flowy, so I don't dip it for that reason, but I'll show you why I dip it. So as you can see, this is the side that I did not dip. This is the side that I dipped. It doesn't really mess up the curl pattern. It just kind of makes it a little bit wavy at the ends, versus this side, or they're just very curly and they appear a lot shorter. This side is how I prefer mine to look at the end, so you don't dip the whole twist. I literally just dipped it maybe up to here, took my towel, and I kind of just rubbed it out like that. So here is the finished look. I went ahead and did my baby hairs, and I just put mine in a side part. Here's how it looks on this side. And once again, the back. And that is all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this tutorial, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next one.